is going on YouTube? You joined me on a beach in South Wales. It is the end of the week and I am skiving off and taking some downtime because the week that I just had was mega. We sold one, bought three, I've collected two of them already. We got another one to collect next week. We managed to recover the Corsa to find out what the mysterious won't start was. And we also got the Corsa in for its MOT, which didn't go to plan. We did 4 cars for the dealership, and at the end of this video we cash up to find out if all that hard work through February was worth it. Did we make any money is the question. So I'll see you guys next week at 6:30. I hope you guys enjoy the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Everybody's least favorite day of the week. It is Monday morning. Now, we just had a meeting with our accountant to go through the figures, and we'll find out later in this video if we've actually made a profit for February, because to be honest, it gets quite frustrating that you do all this work for no money. Now, I am going out, got my scanner, my light, and my tray plates. We're going to pick a car up in about an hour and a half's time. So, as anybody that's watched the last videos knows, that we're now accepted on Motorway. So I've got 2 bids in today. Hopefully we win them. They're both in Bath, so a bit of a drive. And this morning I am going to buy this Seat. So it looks quite clean. It's an estate. It's a 1.4 petrol. It's been MOT'd. It's been serviced. So it looks like it's got the sat nav. So decent little car, decent history. So hopefully it's as good as it comes across on Motorway, and we buy that one, bring it back. So then tomorrow we've got a car to prep. I've reached out to the dealership to see if I can borrow their recovery truck this afternoon. We can get this Corsa on the back, get it over to the workshop and make that their problem, because I've run out of talent. I've got no idea what's wrong with it. It's definitely not the fuel. Some of you guys thought it was the wrong fuel. It's definitely petrol. I checked the receipts, checked the car. Coil pack looks good, but we've done the crank position sensor, so I am at a loss. There is an issue with these cars with the ECU. Has the ECU just died? I don't know. So we're going to recover that to the workshop and they can figure out. So I'll update you guys as and when they look at it and let me know what it could be. So let's crack on with Monday. I'm not going to film at some guy's house because that won't be appropriate. But I'll film the car once we get back here and we can have a look at what we've got to do to make some money and how much money I think I'm going to make from this one. So I will see you guys in an hour or two. Managed to get the car onto the trailer. The winch wasn't working, so we had to bump it all the way up. So that was like this. It was sketchy. The battery was running out, so I had to stop halfway, let the battery kind of recharge from the jump pack and then get it up. It's secure, it's safe, and it's on. But I just want to say, as much as I do get paid $120 per detail, and a lot of you say that is far too little, look at the support I get when I need it. I'm going to borrow the truck, and I had it the same day. So these are the things I would have had to pay somebody to come and recover that, and that would have cost me money, whereas this is free. So there are perks to doing the cheaper details. I get access to dealership stuff, so that is the thing. Also, got a new one. It's done 76,000 miles. It's a 1.4 petrol, 2013. It is Euro 5. It's got sat nav. It just needs a good clean and polish. The MOT is till January next year. Service was done January this year. So this is just going to be re-sticker up the wheels because there's got no stickers. Give it a really good polish. Make it look as immaculate as we can, like we did with that. I'm not going to call it a turd because it's a really nice car, but it doesn't look great with a towing eye out the front and stuck on the back of a trailer. I'm going to get this to the boys at the workshop, and I'm going to pick up a dealership car to do as well, and then I'll meet you back here. And yeah, that's going to be kind of it, to be honest, because we're going to just do that, crack on with the dealer work, and then tomorrow we're going to start with our car. We're going to get it's already live on our website straight away. We need to get it on Facebook and on Auto Trader this evening, trying to get them up straight away, and we'll find out at 3:30 if we do win any more. So actually I'll see you at 3:30. Let's go. We're winning this week. We're winning. This is our week. So literally the Corsa is at the garage and they fixed it on the back of a truck. it's the connection to the coil. So they're going to replace the coil, check all the wiring, but it runs, and that was a bit embarrassing, but better that it's an easy fix than some hassle. What a moron. Oh, what a day it has been. We've been and we bought the Seat. Now I've just got to get that prepped. We've got a Hyundai ready to be detailed, so I need to crack on tomorrow and get both of those done regardless, because we need the Seat up for sale ASAP, and I need to get paid off of the i20. The Corsa, I've just been sent this video. It's now 4:30. It's running. It was, I feel so stupid. A couple of you in the comments did get it right last week, that it was the wiring to the coil pack. I feel like I should have found that, but it is what it is. We learn. Now we know what it is. I'm glad that it's not a stupid job. And the MOT has been rebooked for Wednesday, so that'll be MOT'd this week and up for sale as well. So that will go live on the website with the Seat both tomorrow. And then, because we're now on Motorway, we're moving, guys. And I said we got to push, we're pushing. Managed to win a Fiat 500 pop. That is a one owner car with 29,000 miles. Paid 2.4 plus the fees. And a Citigo, again, 2013 little 1 litre. And that was 2.473 plus the fees. So I've got 2 more cars to pick up. And I've also got, I can't get that until the 15th of March. So we've got definitely the Corsa, the Seat, the Fiat and the Skoda. So we're going to have 4 cars. It's the first time we've had 4 cars in stock. It's a good day. Now I've just got to move some money around to make sure we can pay for all of these, because that's another 5 grand's worth of cars that we've got to pay for. We've got the Corsa, we've got the Seat. We're car dealers. So I'm going to crack on and get the i10 done. It's not that dirty, so that's done. We'll put in some footage of the Seat tomorrow when we're detailing that up. And yeah, tomorrow's going to be a good day. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday, and we can get the action started on getting these cars prepped. Tuesday morning, I look like I've got the energy, but I just don't. I've got these 2 cars to do today. And obviously my one, I like to take even longer to try and get it as close to perfect as I can. Which is not going to happen, but we'll get it finished tomorrow. I'm hopefully trying to get hold of the Fiat 500 to go and pick that one up tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday would be better, so tomorrow I can get the Seat fully done. The i10's got to go back to the dealer. Managed to get all of the mats wet waxed and the rear boot carpets done yesterday, so that's 15 minutes saved there. We washed it yesterday, so today I've just got to blast out the interior and wet wax the seats and then jump onto my car. Let's go. Let's get Tuesday done. It's now 2 o'clock-ish. The i10 is fully done. It's all polished, smooth. It's a little bit dirtier than I wanted it to be honest. I thought I'd be done a bit sooner. But they're ready to take their pick of that one. And now to mine. So if I can get it washed in the next hour or 2, I'll be happy with that. So we've got that scratch there to deal with on the outside. Another one there. I mean, we're not going to be able to do nothing about that horrendous touch-up, but that damage should come out. The wheels, the faces are not too bad, but in the barrels are a bit dirty, so we'll do those. Arches. Yeah, the outside, there's not really much. We can just polish it up and make it look nice. I already want to paint the calipers, but don't let her hear, because it's a bit of a sporty little Seat. But I definitely do not have time, because I'm swapping the i10 for another car as well. So my plan is to just get this one all jet washed out, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to Portsmouth to get that little Fiat. So much work. So we've got this to do, we've got another car from the dealership to do, and we've got a Fiat to do. And I'm not working on Friday after 3 o'clock, Saturday, Sunday or Monday. So yeah, we're having a little break. So I've got a hell of a lot of work to get done in Wednesday, Thursday, half of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 3 days, 4 cars. It's doable. It's not going to be easy though. Right, I'm going to get everything out there and we'll start washing. Join me for a little wash if you want. Oh, we're definitely having a lovely day today. Look at that blue sky, sun. So I first citrus pre-washed the car, then I went with a car shampoo, not a wash and wax, a shampoo. Then I did the tar and glue remover, wax remover, and then I clay barred it. And just look at the state. That was the outside, and that was the glass. So even the glass was quite dirty. So now, with a sun that is really bright, it looks quite good. There's nothing that's kind of, once you strip everything off the car, typically when you wash your car, you just wash it down to the wax and then you put more wax on the top. What I'm trying to do, because I'm going to polish the car, is strip all the wax off the car. I don't want anything on the paint. I want the pure paint. That's why sometimes when the car arrives, they look quite decent, and then after you wash them, they look really, really bad, because the quality of the paint is bad, but it's got fillers, glazes, and waxes to make it look shiny that fill in those little imperfections. So that's why what I'm doing is stripping everything off the car. There's no wax on it, so when I polish it, it doesn't clog up the pad. You go through less pads, less dust. It's just the way you should do it if you're going to polish. If you're not going to polish, then you can just crack on and wax back on the top. We got lost there, but that's basically why I try and strip these cars back. Now you know. So the wing mirror caps are definitely looking like they've seen better days. There's an additional few light scratching. I mean, everything, when it's wet, when the car's wet, you don't really see them. So the overall condition of the car is really not bad. Mirror cap needs to be done extra. The front bumper, there's a few little marks here and there, but overall nothing kind of dried that gave me the fear. That's probably the hardest bit, but we'll work through it. I'm not going to be able to polish it today. It's 4 o'clock. I think I'll just get the hoover out and start doing some hoovering. Yeah, we're running out of time. The dealership needs to hurry up and give me their other car so I can get this one out of here. Right, I'm going to jump on the hoover. I'll show you the interior and I'll just show you afters, rather than, it's not actually that bad. So it is, I'm still sleepy and it's 11:30. It is Wednesday. I've already been over and the Fiat 500, so that is now here. So that needs to be prepared, but that is the least of my stresses today. It's safe to say this is gonna be more of a battle than I want it to be, and I'm trying to come away. I mean, the Fiat 500 has got 29,000 miles on it. 2 owners from new. The last young girl had it since 2021 to learn to drive. Like, that's a lovely little car. The Seat, again, lovely car. This Corsa though, just wants to keep biting me. So the rear axle, no advisory. So all the work that we put in on the rear axle was worth it. The arms, they haven't advised those either, so cleaning those up, but they've said that their subframe is seriously weakened and is failed. So I have just ordered a replacement one. It's coming on Friday. It's 113 with a discount, so it will be delivered here on Friday. I'm going away for a couple of days on Friday, so now I'm gonna have to wait until that's being delivered, until give it to the workshop before I can leave. Fun. So yeah, it's not this week's going well, but it's not as easy as you think. I'm working 13-14 hours a day most days, and then obviously add the editing, the videos in, and it is a hell of a lot of work. Right, so I've got the interior of the Seat done last night. It's easy. In the house, all the mats are done. Back bench. Did the headliner in the dark pretty much last night. That was me there, cracking on with that. So now the plan is, it's supposed to clean up raining, so I'm going to drive the Fiat 500 over to the dealership, leave it with them, bring back their car, do that so I can make £120 because I'm spending money bum 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 left, right and centre. Then we're going to get the Seat finished, and then tomorrow I'm going to get the Seat done, the Fiat done, get everything that I can up for sale ready to obviously go away on Friday. Whoa, stick with it. We're gonna do it. And remember, at the end of this video, we are gonna cash up to see that if all of this ridiculous amount of work was worth me getting paid anything this month. So stick through to the end and we'll see if I make any money. I'm going to grab some breakfast, a Red Bull, and get over to the dealership. So I am back from the dealership and I popped in to the garage on the way, and it's safe to say this week without Library Road Garage they have saved me so much. So they fixed the Corsa, their MOT, they sent me the links for the subframes, so they have basically, and they're only charging me for the coil, they didn't charge me for the labour or messing around with the wiring. And they also are going to be fitting the subframe and just charging me a couple of hours labour on that to keep the budget down. So it's safe to say that this week the dealership lent me the truck. They definitely helped me out there. Then Library Road Garage have just saved me. Obviously they knew exactly what the fault was with the car, which was easy for them, but it's just without people around you things can be a hell of a lot more of a struggle. So I just want to say thanks for the people that are helping me, and thanks to the people in the comments that help diagnose the faults on the Corsa as well. You guys really do help me out. Right, so I've got this white Corsa. It's not too bad. It's just a white car. I hate white cars purely because all the, like, around the door locks and around the, this one's not actually too bad. All the edges, you just have to spend a bit extra time making sure you get all of the little bits. I'm going to crack on and get this one done as fast as I can. Just going to put my music on and get it done because I need to get the Seat finished today as well. That's only half done and it needs to be polished. So I've got, it's now, Clio's locking themselves. It's now Wednesday at 1 o'clock. I've got to get this one done today. That's going to be the rest of the day. There's no way I'm going to be able to. So then Thursday, we've got to get the Seat done, the Fiat done, both up for sale. A lot of work. But let's crack on. Let's get this one done. And yeah, I'm going to see you after. I'm just going to put my tunes on and get this done. Here we go. So it is almost 5 o'clock. This is now polished up. Tyre dressing's on. I've just got to put on some wax. Obviously no wax at the moment, just polished. Interior is all done and fresh. And this is ready to go back to the car dealership. And this is why I wanted to work from home more than anything. Fingers, they're now making a
little fort with Sammy ads.
So just get to be around the kids and they're playing and I'm working, and it's nice. I'd still be at work for about half an hour, maybe a bit more on a normal day. So yeah, we're not trying to get rich, we're just trying to enjoy. And even me, I'm having a great time, music on, just detailing. So yeah, sometimes having a nice life is more important than having money, because I've definitely not got any of that. So yeah, I'm going to drop this back and I'll see you guys in the morning, nice and early. We'll be up at 7:15 like every single day. Thursday morning, and this week I definitely feel like I've had way too much work, and I've still got to finish the Seat, finish the Fiat, 2 cars for the dealer. I need to get the pictures, videos of the Fiat and the Seat before I leave on Friday. So I've literally got to get my head down today and get this all put together and done. So let's stop chatting and let's get this Seat in place, polished, cleaned up. Pictures, video first. Let's get one job ticked off, then I'll go and get a car from the dealer, get that one done, and then just keep going. I just don't think I'm going to be able to get all of this work done. It's too much work this week. It is going to be the absolute death of me. Oh, second to breathe. So the Seat is polished. It's not finished because there's still a few bits of touch up that I want to kind of dig out and maybe redo. I still want to get the stickers for the wheels, but I'm going away, so it had to be up for sale. So the pictures for that look like this. Look pretty good, so I'm happy with that. Rear seats still need a little bit more, but overall, somebody come to see it, they have no idea. Nice, shiny. This back bit is gonna need a little bit more love as well. So when I get back next week, we'll order a touch up for this and we'll get the right color code and get that sorted. The Kia has gone to have its brakes done. because there was an advisory on the last MOT that the pads were getting low, and because we use that car to go everywhere and recover cars, and we're going away in that car, noisy Land Rover, I wanted to get the brakes done. So the Kia is at the workshop. The subframe has arrived at the dealership, so I need to go to the dealership and get the subframe, but it arrived 10 minutes after that I'd collected this one. So now I'm just quickly washed and clay barred this, and now I'm going to polish it up, and then tomorrow they might have another one to do just before I leave, which means that the Fiat is now live on Auto Trader, but with the pictures where I bought it, not the pictures of it done. So I'm gonna have to suck that up because I don't think we're gonna have time. So gonna get this done, that done. What else? Wow, just too much work, literally crazy. So I'm gonna do some polishing and put my headphones on, and then I think we're gonna just cash up the month tonight. So later on we'll go in the office. I know that if I've got one more or not, if that's coming in, and then we'll cash up tonight, and that'll be the end of this video. It's just been a mad week of just go, 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 go. And when I get back next week, we'll be able to do the last little bits that need to be done, the touch-ups on the Seat, the pictures, and polish the Fiat. The Fiat will polish up. Colour, super nice. Once it's all polished up, I think this is gonna look awesome for 4 grand. 29,000 miles on that one. And then on Wednesday we're going to collect the City Go. So next week again we've got another busy week, but we are moving, we're definitely. So I'll see you guys later, and we'll cash up the month, see if we made any profit. And I'm knackered. It is Friday morning. Things didn't go to plan yesterday. The Polo just took forever and a day to polish up. It's still not done, purely because when I opened up to do the inside, I didn't think it looked too bad, but there was a dog still in the car. So I went for as long as I could in the dark. Literally, this is what I sent to the guy that works at the dealership. And now it is 8 o'clock, and we've got to get that finished because I've got 7 hours before I need to leave. And in that time, we need to cash up today so we can finalize this video, finalize the month, and then I can go and enjoy 3 days off. So yeah, whoa, it's just non-stop. Things didn't go to plan, but let's get today done, and then I can just switch off. Back at Library Road Garage, we've just, the Kia, that's got new, the core is in the air, and we've paid our invoices. So now I've just got to get back, get this cleaned up, and we are off for a weekend away. I've got to cash up, quickly cash up, and then we're off. What a week. I'm tired. So this is the first time I've sat down all week, it feels. This week has been so long, but it has been a good week. We definitely pushed a lot more forward this week compared to the weeks before, and this month I think has been a successful month. We've managed to sell 3 cars. We definitely have turned a profit. So this bit gets a bit boring because it is just talking about figures and expenses. So if you don't want to carry on and listen to the boring stuff, obviously thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. If you want to look more in detail at what things cost to run, this is for you. Let's have a look at this cash sheet. So if we go up to the top, we've got our current cars in stock, and the City Go is to be collected, and then we've got the costs that we've spent on the cars that we've currently got in stock. So if we add up those costs, that comes to £1,100. You obviously got the fees for the cars that have already been paid, the advertising costs, and then any repairs like the coil pack to get the Corsa running. So those are our costs. These are the cars. And then down the bottom, we've got a breakdown of how much they are all worth. So we've got to try and sell as many of those next month as we can. We need to get obviously these 2 sorted. The X6 and the TT need to just be gone now. I just can't be dealing with it. Then we got our sold cars. So we did manage to sell 3 cars this month, which is not the 4 we wanted, and they didn't sell for the margins we wanted. To prepare those 3 cars cost us a massive £1,600 because that Audi A3 was just a headache, but in the end ended up being a great car. So then we had sales costs of £6,900, and then the margins that we made, 270 on the Audi, was just far too low. And these were not great margins, but at least they sold and we can move on and get some fresh stock. We want to try and sell 4 cars a month at £1,000 profit. Our rough expenses per month are £1,000, meaning that's £3,000, £1,000 wages for me, £1,000 wages for Jess, and then you put expenses through the business, fuel, food, whatever, like lunches out and things like that, and then the business kind of made no money, but it's absorbed the costs, and I'll give you an example of that in a second. Then you've got our expenses. So anytime we spend anything at all, it goes on here. So for the month, we've currently spent £1,193 on fuel, but we will spend £50 today. So it's £243 for fuel. You've got your marketing costs. We bought a polisher. So obviously that was another cost this month that was kind of unexpected. Cleaning supplies, you're always going to be buying those. What have we got? The computer payment, so obviously that's another. So you've got £300 between the polisher and paying for the computer. Then, as I said, we've got things like we went for a staff meal, so that obviously can come off. We're going to Wales, so the accommodation. We've got a business meeting whilst we're up there, so that goes through the business. And then obviously the insurance payment, but the insurance also insures the Kia. The business absorbs the cost for fuel for the Kia. It absorbs the insurance for the Kia. So those are things that I would have to pay out of my wage or out of my salary that the business currently pays. So getting the business to absorb certain costs is tax efficient. Then we get to the bit that everybody wants to know about, is the money. So in terms of dealership work, I did 11 details and that was £1,250. Obviously we made 1,700 on the cars. Need to be making more than that, as I say, but we're starting out. Profit for the month was £3,007. Then we've got VAT that we'll have to pay, obviously, on the profit. Lean expenses was 1,500, but if you took off the receipts for dining out and accommodation, that's 477. Take off the polish on the computer, I think our costs will be less than £1,000. So actually we would have made 1,500 this month. So we're definitely on the right step to being able to pay me £1,000 a month, but we didn't quite make it this month. But next month, I'm very confident we will make that one minimum 1,000. We're going to try and make a couple of thousand, but just £1,000, it's not bad. We're moving in the right direction. Slowly but surely we're moving. And I think the Seat is a much better car at £4,000. The Fiat 500 with 29,000 miles at £4,000. So the price of cars is going up. The quality of cars, the Corsa is going to be done today. Replace subframe, no advisors on the MOT, runs. So that's all good as well. That car will be perfect. So we're definitely moving up. If we sell those 3 cars, that's going to be 4, 8, 11 grand. So our sales next month should be over £11,000. We should make at least £3,000 profit off those 3 cars. Plus, if we can get 11 details done, then we'll be over 4,250. Take off the £1,000 expenses, and next month we should make £3,000 if we can sell those 3 cars. So bear with me. Next month we're going to push harder than we ever have. I'm sitting here exhausted saying that. You see, I've got problems in my mind. If you are going to start your own business, I'm going to say this: you have got to work. You've got to push. For £1,000 profit, I have worked harder than I've ever worked in my life. I've called in favours. The dealership lending me the truck. Library Road have sorted out the Kia this week. They've sorted the Corsa this week. They've literally bent over backwards to help me out. They didn't charge me any labour on the Corsa either. So everybody is helping me out. And that's what I think you need as well. You need people around you. And you guys also, there's a few of you guys that have reached out to me on Instagram and in the comments to offer your help, and I appreciate that as well. That does not go unnoticed. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm off to Wales, and I will see you guys next week at 6:30, where we're going to get the Fiat sorted, get the Citigo collected, get the Corsa up for sale, and sell some cars. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.